2, 3. Fairy tales. They're not just for kids anymore. Welcome. I'd like to take you on a trip down memory lane today to some fairy tales that you probably remember from when you were a kid. Because fairy tales are still going strong today, and many young adult authors use fairy tales as the basis for their own novels. We'll explore 3 recycled fairy tales today. Our first novel is based on the story of Rapunzel locked in her lonely tower. In this version of Rapunzel, Zell, by Donna Jo Napoli, the narration is covered by Mother, by Count Conrad, and by Zell herself. Mother has made a pact with the devil to get a daughter. Zell grows up innocent and unaware. Her mother is her entire life. Count Conrad, meanwhile, is being urged by his father to make a good marriage. And then he meets Zell. So, let's let these characters tell us a little bit of their story. Mother. She would try to persuade her daughter, too, to join the side of the devils. That was all. A simple bargain, no evil to practice, no blood to spill, just one last hitch, eternal damnation. Count Conrad. No peasant girl can treat him this way. The girl is impudent, maddening. Conrad stands speechless in his wrath. He has imagined the response of the girl as she receives the egg. He has seen her face light up before. He expected to see it light up again. And now he is to be cheated of that response? Mother. I must give Zell the choice between a life with me forever and the ordinary life of stupid people who know no better. I must use the utmost care. Conrad. Conrad tries to picture Zell. He doesn't trust his memory. 2 years he searched for her. 2 long years. Zell. She finds the sharp stone. It took her 12 days to work that stone loose from the wall. Her fingernails broke. Her fingertips went raw. She scratches a line on the floor beside the other lines, each one marking a day. No one who enters the room sees the scratches. Zell laughs. No one enters the room except Mother. Dear Mother. Zell would take that sharp stone and dig trenches up the lengths of both arms. She would fill the room with blood. Oh, she would do many things, but for Mother. Dear Mother. Zell again. You locked me in this tower. You made me think someone wanted to kill me. You kept me from the pleasures of the world, from all company but 1 hour a day with you. Just because you thought I'd make the wrong choice? What choice are you talking about, Mother? Mother. I closed my eyes. I saw within her womb to the cells that split and multiplied, to the act of God that punished me more than anything. Zell had it without a price. She had what I longed for. This book explores the lengths to which people will go to get love and then to keep that love. Zell, written by Donna Jo Napoli, will make you ask yourself, What will I do for love? Now let's turn to perhaps a little less familiar of a fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm. It's about 6 brothers who are turned into swans by their wicked witch of a stepmother. Their sister reverses the curse and they turn back into humans. Or do they? Hey, I'm Ardwin Birdwing, and here is my story in Birdwing by Rafe Martin. I've got 5 older brothers and 1 older sister. When I was about 3, our mother died. Our father, the king, married again. He married this woman who was really very pretty, but he didn't really trust her. So he hid all of us kids in this nearby castle, and he would come to visit us secretly, and he would never tell our stepmother where he was going. Well, he was right not to trust her, because she secretly followed him there one time, and she found out that we were all living there hidden in the castle. And she tricked me and my older brothers into coming out of the castle. We thought we were coming to see our dad, but instead it was her. Well, she threw these shirts over us and turned us into swans. Now, my sister Rose was still hidden in the castle, so she was still a human. Rose followed us and found out that she could reverse this curse on us. We had a few hours a day that we could be human, and during those hours we told Rose, don't try to fix this, it's going to be too hard, just don't try. Well, or at least I guess my older brothers told her that. I was only 3, and I kind of liked being a swan. So Rose decided she was going to try it anyway, no matter how hard it was to reverse this curse. What she had to do was remain totally silent and weave us new shirts out of stinging nettles, and she had 6 years to do this. So Rose got started. Now, during the 6 years, she met a king from a nearby country, and they fell in love and married, and they had 3 children. Now, that king's mother hated my sister Rose, and I don't really know why. But anyway, every time Rose would have a child, that king's mother would steal into the room and take the baby away. And every time she blamed my sister Rose. Now, if Rose had made one sound, we would have stayed swans forever. She could not have lifted the curse. So Rose did not defend herself. So now, it's the very last day of the 6 years that Rose has to reverse this curse. She's getting ready to be burned at the stake. Well, my brothers and I, we swooped down and start attacking all the humans with our beaks and our wings. Rose is frantically there weaving, trying to finish up that last shirt, which is mine, so she throws the shirts over us. And suddenly, we're human again. So, now Rose can speak, and she tells her husband, "It's your very own mother who's been stealing our children, not me." So, my brothers are saved, my sister is saved, and all's right with the world, right? Wrong. I'm not called Ardwin Birdwing for nothing. That last shirt, Rose didn't finish it, and that was my shirt. So now I'm sort of stuck between these 2 worlds. Humans call me a freak, and they think I'm evil because I have this one wing. And the swans, they won't take me back into their world because all I have is this one wing. So what am I supposed to do? Let my father chop off my wing and replace it with a magic golden arm? Sorry, Dad, I don't think so. Rafe Martin finishes my story in Birdwing. Don't miss it. Open Sesame. You might remember that password into the Cave of Riches from the story of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Well, in Alex O'Donnell and the 40 Cyber Thieves, this secret password is a computer password because Regina Doman fast forwards the tale of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves into the 21st century. Now, here's her recipe for a great story. Take one martial arts fan and video gamer, Alex. Add Alex's computer hacker dad, who suddenly and mysteriously finds himself over $1 million richer. Gently stir in Kateri, a pacifist, who's trying to decide, is Alex just a friend or something more? Then throw in Alex's 2 crazy younger brothers. Then put into the pot one crooked FBI cybercrime investigator. Pour in an entire padded envelope full of biohazard contaminants. Then stir in 40 cyber thieves who don't like to lose, either online or in the real world. Throw in martial arts stunts, katanas, loaded guns, sword fans, and handcuffs. Throw in one Vietnamese fan dance. Now, bake all this in a vacant hotel on top of a lonely mountain for 24 hours without either phone service or internet service. Garnish this with plenty of adventure, including a terrifying leap from the rooftop into the hotel swimming pool. In Alex O'Donnell and the 40 Cyber Thieves by Regina Doman, you can find your perfect open sesame recipe into a great adventure tale that takes place both in the virtual worlds and in the real world. Fairy tales. They are so not just for kids anymore. Pick up one at your library today.